Hey everybody. So I got asked a question today that I wanted to share with you guys. So the question that was asked to me was, what motivated you to start this journey, right? Like what sparked that fire to lose weight and get healthy and get in shape and all that, and I thought I'd share my answer with everybody, right? Because I don't think it's what everybody thinks it is. So let's start at the beginning, right? So back in 2023, I was, 400 pounds. And I had made the decision in January of 24 to come in and start jiu-jitsu with my daughter. And which was a huge deal for me. I was extremely embarrassed about my weight. Very easily the largest person in the room. But I was, having fun with it. Fast forward a little bit, I got to my first jiu-jitsu tournament, and my professor during my two matches was yelling out, calling out things for me to do. And it wasn't that I wasn't trying to do them, I just physically was incapable of executing the moves that he was calling out to me. And I'll never forget it, because he in his mind thought that I just wasn't listening to him, or maybe wasn't necessarily doing the things that he was saying. And that was not the case. I just physically was not able to do them. And I remember driving home with my wife and kids. Now mind you, this all happened right in front of my wife and children, right? They watched me lose these two matches. And I remember driving home in just silent reflection, right, as most guys understand. And I remember getting to the house, and I remember telling my wife, like, hey, I need you to give me a year. I couldn't live with the fact that, knowing, had that been a life or death situation, where I needed to protect a member of my family, I was not physically capable of doing it. And I know that sounds extreme to a lot of people, but that was the switch that flipped for me. That was the trigger point for me that made me wake up and say, while I wasn't necessarily happy with myself before, at that point, that was the lowest I think I had been, because not only was I physically incapable of doing these things, but my children just saw me not be able to do these things. And so I made a promise to myself then and there that I would focus on losing weight, getting in shape, no matter what that looked like, and I got with my jiu-jitsu coach, my Professor Jeff Benugli, and I explained to him what I was wanting to do. He opened up his home gym to me, where I started weight training. I get to come in here to the jiu-jitsu gym and work bags, heavy bags, a lot of really, really good cardio sessions in here. And then I started working with 14 Degrees, which, as most of you guys know, is my nutritional, Miss Shara is my nutritional coach. And over the last couple of years, I've been able to drop about 140 pounds and get in shape, right? And now my cardio is pretty good, I would personally say. But more importantly, my health is good, and I feel good, right? And now my children, I have gold medals all over the wall in the gym. I have a lot of champion pictures on the wall, right? Now my kids see me in a different light, and I think that was really what I wanted to achieve, right? I wanted my wife and kids to not see me as some weak fat guy that couldn't defend himself, much less defend them if the need be. So that was the low point for me. That was the this switch that turned it all on for me, right? So now it's I went from eating fast food every day and not paying any attention to, you know, what I was eating or exercising, to now, you know, I'm working with 14 degrees with my meal planning, my meal prepping, training at least twice a day, 6 days a week, with jiu-jitsu, mixing in cardio sessions, mixing in weight training sessions, and then using First Form supplement products to fill the gaps in my nutrition, whether that be you know, with the proteins, which I've been using for a while now, making sure I hit my protein goals, but also just, you know, for me, recovery specifically. I'll be 40 in February. My body was not treated well in its younger years, and I'm now paying for it. So I use First Form products to help with joint recovery, post-workout recovery, things like that. So if you guys have questions about how to start this journey, whether it be weight loss, whether it be jiu-jitsu, just general health questions, you know, I'm not an expert by any means, but I have friends and colleagues, and I have the means to get you an answer, right? I don't want anybody to wake up one day and look in the mirror and see the guy that I saw before I started this, right? So now's a good time to start. It's as good a time as any. So hit me up, social media, shoot me a text message, ask me any questions you have. I'm glad to run down answers for you and help any way that I can. If I don't have the answer, I can put you in touch with somebody that does, right? So I wish you all the best, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys out there on the mats. Take it easy.